makes me feel better that I can learn more things about math that I didn't know before that I can use in my future whenever I need it.
It makes me feel comfortable that I actually have somebody who's there to help me and not like just putting so much pressure on me.
The feedback is phenomenal. Having been a teacher that started with green, chalkboards and yellow chalk and then moving through COVID, I think that we're just in a generation of children coming up, especially in the elementary level, that they just engage with social media and TikTok. So what better way to have them work on a computer that they are so used to doing with games or whatever than working with an individual tutor. I mean, it's just, the engagement I saw with that was phenomenal.
What made me love Papaya the most is where I got to see all my favorite tutors. I felt like I was not alone anymore usually.
The way it helps me, the tutors make me feel like I'm doing something right. It makes it easier than the actual subject.
I felt more comfortable with Papaya. I could easily tell them what I need help with, and
they let us take our time. They ask us if we need help, if it's a difficult question.
I have an advantage over some people, or say if a kid doesn't learn this in class and I do, and I could help them out.
The time when I felt excited with Papaya was when I met my favorite Papaya teacher.
She would always just joke around with me. She would whenever I was feeling down or tired, she would always just bring me back up.
When students first started Papaya, they're very camera shy. A lot of students will log on. They don't want their camera on, so they're all weird about it. As time went on, they would eagerly jump onto the platform because they had really good relationships with their tutors. They would say, "Oh, I hope I get this tutor again."
The thing that I saw was them growing in math specifically because my students lacked in that, and I saw 58% of my 24 students had more than a year growth in math on MAP testing, and I attribute that not only to my resident teacher and I, but to Papaya.
It's worth taking it and doing it online and learning more and staying focused.
I loved working with Papaya. My students really seemed to get a lot out of it. They enjoyed the tutoring, the one-on-one interaction. They really seemed to have a good time while they were doing it, which is nice. It's not just straight paperwork, so really loved it, yeah.
But I guess the significance that I saw or with the students is I've heard a lot of aha moments when it came to either whatever the skill was, like multiplication or division or whatever, and then that tutor just practicing with them and helping them get the skills. And I've also seen a lot of growth in the students who have been on Papaya, who have been able to work on those skills as well.
There's a direct correlation between working with the current teachers that they have, teacher of record, and working with the Papaya tutor on the same team, we're getting results. So if they didn't pass, they made major gains. So the next time they retest, they should be successful. Or if the immediate retest was a success. So those were the correlations that we noticed.
My favorite thing about Papaya is when we get to play games with it, like Kahoot and Look It. It gives me an upbeat that I learn and give me better grades.
I would have trouble with my X and my Y, but whenever Papaya came in, it was pretty easy.
With fractions, what they've helped me with the most. They help me grow, adding and subtracting them.
The Papaya group is very well organized, so I really appreciate that from this program. It's just very helpful, especially when our teachers are going to be out. We know that our kids aren't going to have to suffer without instruction because Papaya is going to be there to pick up.